Alright, big night tonight in the broadcasting lounge. In the lounge with Corey Kitchen. Welcome back, buddy.
G'day, Wano. Yeah, I hope everyone missed me. It sucks not having a computer, but I've managed to wrangle a tiny little micro PC together, and I am here tonight. I've got your stream, and I've got some live timing to go with, so we should be pretty good. And we're at Road America for MRP Endurance Round for the GTEs tonight, Wayne.
Yeah, that's the one. They're just playing around in the warm-up. It's Blake Greenhill cutting some laps. Massive thanks to MRP and Speed Tech for helping us out. Put this together. That looks like a little retro livery on that Porsche, Corey.
Yeah,
Property Edge.
Running the Porker.
Oh, that's Ford GT colours, isn't it? Looks like it.
Well, Scott would be somewhere. He'll tell us. He'll have a story to go with that.
Looks cool. Looks cool. Yeah, big night, hour and a half long race, and we got a t-shirt and some iRacing bucks to give away, courtesy of Speed Tick and MRP. So might even get a MRP logo banged on that t-shirt as well. So yeah, watch out for that later on. We'll probably do a live draw after the race.
Yeah, I received a SuperCars EZ t-shirt this week, Wado. Fits like a glove. And the hoodie was a little bit small, but you know, it got goals. So we'll try and fit into the hoodie sometime soon. But very good fitting t-shirts, I have to say. Like, the quality of the t-shirts is really good. So yeah, you'll be pretty happy to win one of them tonight, and 3 chances to win $15 iRacing credits, or as Shane's put it in his post, leaving credits.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm reading the post. I was just going to go and look at how long the race was, Shano, and you're here now. So what is the length of the race tonight?
90 minutes, and they're restricted to 65% fuel, so if I've worked it out correctly, they should need to stop twice, and they should have a bit of variation into when that pit window is going to be, so should be quite interesting there.
Yeah, welcome to the lounge, Shane. So Shane-O is race control tonight as well too, so you'll hear a few comms. He'll be running live race control, so in the lounge here, so that'll be interesting to listen to while we yeah, finish up this warm-up at Road America.
I definitely missed the racing. It's you know, FOMO has definitely been real, I can assure you this.
Yep. No, it is great fun, definitely. 100%.
Busy time of the year to be without a PC for me. So I've been barely getting by, but I've done it. I've managed to get something going for now, and I'm here. So hopefully I'm coming across all good. Let us know if any of us are too loud or too annoying. Sean's not here, so we should be sweet.
Blip, 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 blip. That's the hang-up sound in Discord. Yeah. Similar colours to Balaki's car there, Daniel Heddershide. Dan Turner, Team West Racing, bringing it in. 2 minutes to go. They're going to start gridding soon, and we're going to get this race humming.
Yeah, doesn't the seasons just go by so quickly? So we're into winter now, so this season's going to be finishing it up pretty soon. Winter season's going to be coming around, and hopefully more drivers are going to be inside because it's going to be a bit colder, raining, snow if you're where I am, as it's snowing, but it's cold like it's going to.
Yep. Oh, here we are, gridding up fast. Aaron Goodrick on the grid. Rosetown Motor Group. Taumudu got pole, well done. Nico Cordia not too far behind. Sean McNamara, Jigsaw Race Products third. Oh, Jigsaw Projects Limited, making words up. Blake Greenhill, Dylan Radford, Jonathan Turner, Roger Forbert, Leaf Swinney, Louis Robertson, Steve Darren rounding up top 10. James McKenzie, Wayne Hartnell, Christian Rideoff Jenkins, Daniel Heddershide, Bill Kilger, Alan Scott, Hugo Allen in the race tonight, starting from the back. Super fast MRP driver, so it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Dan Turner, Thomas McCall, and Brendan Brownie, just as we were about to hit the green. They got much of a warm-up lap here, Shane?
Looks like they're doing a full warm-up lap, so I had tried to select short formation lap for all the tracks where it was available, so it looks like not available here.
Alright. We get a tour and Aaron Goodrick's, where are we? Let's hop in his car and we'll get a tour of the track. Cruising around Road America. Beautiful track. Plenty of trees for Doug. Doug loves his trees.
Foliage.
Hope
for
you're listening, Doug. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aaron's going to have to warn those
right,
tyres.
yeah,
that's the one. Yeah, Aaron's going to have to warm those tyres if Hugo Allen's in the room. No Stefan McCartan tonight. Prizes up for grabs. Interesting he hasn't jumped in.
Yeah, a little disappointed, to be honest. I would have thought he would have been in here. Yeah, as you say, prizes up for grabs. When something's on offer, he's definitely there.
Good man,
Maybe
good
he wants
man.
somebody else to win something tonight. Good on him.
Got his own business too, a little painting company in Taranaki, so yeah, need something painted, house painting sort of thing, inside out, inside and exterior and commercial.
He'll be hoping to get a bit of inside work during these winter months.
Yeah, that'll be that's $50, Stefan McCartan, for that shout out.
Old Mick plug.
Alright, Aaron Goodrick, Rosetown Motor Group got control of this race.
Yeah, look for Harry the wheelman to pull off aggressively into pit lane as they come down the front straight. So,
Old Harry, eh?
I just realised I've got absolutely no car sound at all.
Oh, true. There will be some in Discord. Just need to turn it on. Nico Cordia out there having a play. Nico Cordia really settled into these GTEs. To make sure they all take off in the right formation, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, I reckon should be giving them the directions on where they need to be, who they need to be behind, and which side of the track they need to be on, so hopefully they're all following that.
Giving them the what-ups.
In theory.
Really nice piece of the track through here. Look at this, good stuff. It's about to get medieval, guys.
Oh, is there some nose to tail action going on there? That field has slowed right up. Aaron Goodrick's away.
Alright, let's get on this.
Cordia just jumps in behind Sean McNamara, so they've swapped positions. A good start from Macca. Great start from Aaron Goodrick. A little bit of a gap there. The field in the middle bunching up a little bit.
Yeah, reasonably clean. Oh!
Dylan Radford has gone around, and there's Ford GT, so he's hit the
Yep.
grass.
Scrolling down the order. Dylan Radford and Alan Scott.
Oh, too wide round there from that mid-pack back there. Look at it, it is furious mid-pack at the moment.
Yeah.
Steve running a little bit wide there.
Yeah, still really bunched up. Aaron got a bit of a gap. Let's bang this on. 1.3 seconds on Sean Macca.
Yeah, he's got that Corvette on rails. He's away.
Yeah, he's humming. Definitely.
Yeah, well, these front three, they've put a small gap on Blake Greenhall, who's then got a train going on behind him.
Yeah, definitely. Got a bit of Alan Scott here. Just a quick look and see what happened there. Bit of a replay into earlier on. Might have been a bit of neck code.
Might have a bit of brownie on his bumper there.
How's race control, Shano? No dramas yet?
No calls yet. A couple of things that I've noted to go back and have a look at.
Oh, yep.
Someone's
Yeah.
off to the naughty corner.
Good gap on Aaron Goodrick there.
Yeah, near on 2 seconds gap. 2 seconds difference in the lap times there. That last lap, sorry, against Aaron and Sean.
Yeah, last lap was a 2:05 for Aaron, so that's right up there with a 2:07 and 2:07 for Nico Cordia, so that's where he's picked up that 2 seconds. Flying around here.
Yeah, the lights are on these cars, so it's late afternoon, and the race is going to be finishing around sunset, so we've been told, and there we go, Sean McNamara gets a taste of his own medicine.
Yeah, that was Nico Cordia redressing there. Just give him a bit of a tap and run, but that's right, it's a long race. As long as they haven't got too much damage, they'll build that back up again. Race control, race control.
Copy that, Sean.
Oh, yep, there we go.
Oh, straight on the
I don't believe
McNamara.
he's calling it in.
Well, Nico sat back, he's a gentleman, Nico, so he made a mistake and he sat back, and he's actually lost a few positions out of that 2 less winning he's got in front. Plus all the other cars that are in front of them now. Blake Greenhall moves up into 2nd place, Jonathan Turner. So they'll be pretty happy. And then that long train of cars, they're all fairly close together right down to Bill, down in 18.
Yeah, Leaf Swinney's season GT driver here at SuperCars NZ. Been racing with us from the start, and he had a good grasp on that car as well. And I think he'll make it reasonably difficult for Nico to pass. So.
Yeah, big elbows out racer length. He's a good fair racer to race with too.
Very good, very good.
Fast as him.
What do we want to look at? Let's have a look at the gains, eh? We go Hugo Allen up 9 spots already.
Yeah, a bit of traffic for him, so his fastest lap's only a 2:03 so far. Aaron Goodrick
2:03.
last time was the fastest.
Oh well, 2:01.38. Humming.
But yeah, Hugo loves to start
I'm
from the
looking
back.
at it.
Patience McNamara.
There's some good views here, good racing. Look at this, still packed out. Daniel Heddershire, Dan Turner.
Yeah, on board here with Dan Turner. Daniel Heddershire up in front of him. He's another name that has been around for quite some time too.
Oh, definitely since day dot, yep. And had a wee break and back into it again. It's good to see.
Yeah, another one I see in here, Bill Kilgore. And while we're talking about Bill Kilgore, if you're keen on getting your hands on that SuperCars NZ hat, the auction for that is going to be hopefully going live over the next couple of days.
Oh,
so you don't know the story.
Bit of carnage.
Yes, that was close. Everybody getting through there okay. But yeah, if you don't know anything about the Bill Kilgore hat, that's been passed around over 5 people now. Oh, someone else going off there into the shingle.
Yeah, like Steve Darren.
But yeah, you can get your hands on that. And it also comes with a stand now, thanks to Racecrafts. And I see Chris in the comments. Thank you for that. That's such an awesome addition to the hat. It's acquired a few things, hasn't it? So it started off with just the hat and Bill's signature, and now it's got another 5 underneath the brim. So we're going to make that 6. So if you want to be the 6th person, then yeah, keep an eye on the SuperCars NZ community page for that auction.
Hello Sean, good news for you. Car 3, 5-second penalty for an unsafe rejoin to be served at your pit stop or post-race. There will be no penalty to car 769 because car 769 redressed.
Unlucky use.
So who got the penalty?
Sure.
And he called it in.
He did.
Oh, that's hard case.
His rejoin was average and it held up a couple of cars behind him, so...
Oh, there we go.
Oh, no, Sean, he'll cop that on the chin. He's a very fair racer, isn't he?
Yeah, 100%.
Should have given him a drive-through though.
Should we have a quick look at that?
Yeah, Nico just getting in that toe and a wee bit of a
full lock. Nice spot to park though. And yeah, okay. Alright, we'll go back to live. Minter. Right, where are we? What are we up to? Aaron Goodrick, 4 seconds on Blake Greenhill. We might as well scroll down the order, see what's going on. Blake Greenhill will be stoked, another 3 seconds back down to Jonathan Turner.
Is standard Blake turning up and just having a good time? Just, yeah, it's good to see.
Sean Mack back up into 4th, so making moves. He's got 5 seconds to make up. Should be relatively easy for him, but it will push Aaron away a lot further from him, I would imagine.
Oh, Hugo Allen, fastest lap of the race last time by, 2 minute flat, 9.25.
Woof. It's humming in race humming in race conditions.
It is, and he's right on the back of Roger Forbert here in front of him here. We're on board here with Hugo Allen, and he is going to get past Roger at some point, and then he's going to be hunting down Sean McNamara. This is the guy you don't want in your mirror.
Definitely not. Definitely not. He's going to give it a go around the outside here.
He's very seasoned sim racer, Hugo.
These guys are absolutely flying through here, eh?
Hard on the brakes.
Oh, just that little bit earlier on the throttle than Roger. Oh, lost it. Oh.
Oh, someone else gone down the inside.
Is that Nico Correa getting a little cheap shot in there? Oh, nice and sly, neck and neck, door to door. Down the main straight, who's got the draft from Roger?
Hugo's going to have the inside here for turn 1.
Yeah,
so
right-hander there. Yeah.
let him go though. Let him go, so he's lost the position against the run of play.
Yeah, Hugo not racing with us all the time, so he's probably just being nice to the boys out there that are racing for championship. So cheers for that respect, Hugo. That's cool. And normally when I say that, he'll then take someone out, but front of Leaf Swinney's car. I get the feeling these guys are going to go 3 wide here. No, Roger's just tucked in and let Hugo pass there.
Yeah, Roger, he's normally pretty quick too. Roger, you know, he's now got Leaf Swinney in the mirror.
Yep. Yeah, seriously long race, 11 minutes into hour and 30 or 90-minute race, so yeah.
Trust me, there's turn back here and it's a bloody enduro.
Oh, here we go. Showing the nose. Yeah, good racing.
Alright, this one dates back to lap 1. I left it to Ian because it wasn't called in, but it was observed and noted. Car 999, 10-second penalty for avoidable contact.
Oof. Shane, the big meanie in the broadcasting lounge tonight.
Pit stop or post race.
Yeah, so that's Brendan Brownie. So that was that we watched the replay.
Oh yeah, we
I
did.
believe so.
Yeah.
That was with Alan Scott.
Yeah, I'll call that one pretty fair, I reckon. Maybe judgmental.
Feel free to bag me out if I make a wrong call, even though I am here listening to you.
No, you're right. No dramas. We're just scrolling around showing off these cars, looking for the battles. We don't have much to say as to who's doing what and who did what to who. We're just here for a blast. Need a good yellow though. Do they have to if they come off track, do they have to call it in, Shane? Is it?
Yeah, so if anyone needs a tow, currently they need to call that in, and we'll look at deploying the safety car.
Oh yeah, cool.
The caveat I put on that was that if we try it and it's not working with just me hanging in the broadcasting now trying to do it with no other support, then we'll cancel it from there on out. But we're going to try it. We might not even need it. It's a track where there's plenty of runoff in places, but then also some spots where we could see some car wreckers that might require a tow. So we'll see how we go.
Let it rip, tater chip.
Yeah, definitely James McKenzie, Misfits Racing. Got a race room sitting in 14th, but another seasoned racer. Yeah, massive thanks to speedtech.com. Go check them out. Race leader now, 5.6 seconds on Blake.
I wonder how many laps out of a 65, was it 65 litres? How many?
60%, so unsure about leaders there, but
Oh, yeah, right, okay.
I will soon know.
The leader number does vary between cars with the GTEs, so some have a slightly bigger tank than others just because they use a bit more fuel. So yeah, the leader number is a bit of a variance, but it is 65% for all cars, which I worked out based on the fact that it's just under 2/3 of a tank, and generally you get an hour out of a full tank in these cars, so it should be just short of 40 minutes for the tank, which will obviously leave them just short of being able to do it all on one stop.
Oh, very good. Very good.
Yeah, nothing like having to go down the pit lane twice during an endurance race. I think that's a good call.
Oh, a bit of Bill Kill, good data. Speaking of Bill.
All by himself.
Not too major, but yeah.
Well, now he's retired, he's got time to play on the kitty litter. Now he's just showing off.
Yeah.
Just making sure the next guy like is a bit more of a challenge, put some extra gravel on the track.
Yeah, all good, Bill. There we go.
There was half of that sand pit was out on the track, I reckon.
You know Sean's going to be really unhappy with you, Shane.
I see he's even changed his profile picture to suit now too.
He was very persistent over comms as well. I hope somebody gives him the return serve next week in the V8s.
Oh, that's very good. Jonathan Turner, Team West. Good battle going on between these two. I would imagine Nico would be able to keep up with Hugo, so. Only 0.6 seconds between those two. How's the sound, Shona? Is it all good?
Yeah, sounded all good.
Primo.
Depends who you ask. I don't particularly like the sound of my own voice.
Oh, neither do I. I don't think anybody does, Corey.
Yeah, we're all critics of ourselves, aren't we?
Yeah, definitely.
There are some people out there that love the sound of their own voice, though.
Steve, I didn't quite catch that. Could you repeat?
Yeah, so on here with Lou Robinson. Yeah, did he start?
Roger, thank you.
Yeah,
he's got one spot into P8, so he's made some ground. That's the main thing, I reckon. Come out, have a good time, at least you're making passes, or a pass.
But a race starter, Wayne Hartnell, Steve Darren crashed. See what happened there.
A couple of BMWs.
Steve Darren getting the draft. Oh, Steve locking it up. Oh, and just enough to upset Wayne Hartnell. Oh, that was a shame. And Steve letting him go by. Nice
He
and
almost parked
respectful.
in front of him.
Yeah, blocked him off. Yeah. Anyway, back to Louis. Currently 8th spot. Top 10 Supercars NZ is always respectful, so good going so far, Louis.
So he's up one spot behind him. Leith Swinney down one spot, but we've seen Leith passing and being passed a bit this race.
Yeah. Certainly been in the mix.
Maybe those tyres mid stint aren't as good. They sort of run off a little bit. Those lap times have slowed up.
Pretty mean looking livery there by Leap as well. Spent a bit of time serving the country, so cheers,
Yeah,
Leap.
I actually owe Leith an apology because I actually didn't get a photo of his Anzac paint job he had on his car, so apologies there, Leith. It just slipped through me that particular night.
Yeah, very cool VSK Sim Sport entry. Some motorsport.
Yeah, some motorsport NZ, of course, that's the oval races.
We're going to the lap 9 incident involving car 33 and car 62.
Oh,
Car 62, thank you for your attempt to redress. Unfortunately, because the secondary contact looks to have caused some damage, we're going to have to give you a 5-second penalty on that one, so that's 5 seconds to be served at your pit stop or post-race.
that was a shame of Leaf there. Did you catch that? We chucking in the nose up. Got the braking, but just not quite, and just went wide on the final turn there.
Yeah, that's a little bit wide.
Yeah.
Maybe Ferrari's having trouble at that corner because that's where Bill went off too. So.
Oh, okay.
Ferrari. Italians just don't like the last corner. Not enough spaghetti.
Right off Jenkins. Here's a battle. Thomas McCall. James McKenzie. Misfits Racing Team. Thomas McCall Team is racing. Thomas done a lot of GT racing with us.
Yeah, those Team West boys have been around a minute, haven't they now?
Yeah, no, it's good to see. Cheers, guys. Love it. And mean looking cars this season too, with the purple and the silver.
Yeah, Dan's done a great job with the Team West paints, hasn't he? So they're looking pretty good.
This looks like where it's at though. Sean Macker. Only 1 second behind Blake Greenhill now. Likely get him this lap and then start making some ground on Aaron Goodrick. These guys will be in the same chat together as well, which will be a hard case.
Remember though, Sean's got that penalty hanging over his head, so when he stops he's going to lose an extra 5 seconds in the lane there.
Yep. That'll pull him down back to Nico Cordier-ish, somewhere around there potentially. If I'm reading that right.
So Hugo Allen's still on the run though.
Oh, and just past Nico. Oh, there we go. Macca got the pass on Blake. Got a bit of passing going on actually. Got Louis Robertson passing Dan Turner for P8. Maybe Dan Turner ran wide. Oh yeah, that explains that. That was a nice pass by Louis. Alright, shoot back to live. Anything you want to see in the data there? Corey?
Oh, sorry, no, I just replying to a message.
Oh no, you're right.
No, with the Enduro coming up, my phone's been going hot because I've been down a PC, so plenty of messages coming through, and I'll just put it out there that I'd like you all to go and sign up, please, because I put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, definitely.
We've got, I think we've got 11 on the grid now, so that's pretty good, because normally the last few days before the race we'll get about 10, 15, so looks like, yeah, we're probably going to be around that 20 to 25 teams. We've opened it up 1 to 5 drivers, so far we've got 2 solo. Most of them are 2. We've got the Team Reaper boys have jumped in, Jono Gibson and all those Team Reaper boys, they're going to do a team of 5.
Very cool.
Yes, pretty awesome. So that's the 14th of June, and you can jump in the Sim Hub, NZ Sim Racing Hub, and you'll find some details to get involved in that. And we're supporting Men's Health Week, which is pretty cool, which means we're not just worrying about our mental health, we're worrying about our whole health. And as we see Nico going wide and into the key litter, that is one of those corners that just gets you. It gets me a lot when I race on this track. It frustrates me.
Yeah, braking downhill is just puts you off of it as well down through there. So, couple of 90-degree corners after that as well. So,
yes, of course, we're doing the Audi GTO at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, or Motorsport as it's called. 5 hours, so team race, and it's about getting everybody together and getting rid of the stigma around our health and being able to talk about it. But one thing we want to do is push people to go and do the survey on the menshealth.co.nz website, menshealthweek.co.nz, and you go check out the What's My Score. It only takes a couple of minutes and it'll give you a score. Just, you know, asking you a few little questions about when was your last checkup, if you had your prostate checked, things like that. So it's all really important stuff, especially, you know, at our age, like our demographic. A lot of us are over 40 now, and yeah, you got to keep an eye on these things because they can get away on you pretty quick, can't they?
yeah, definitely, 100%. Certainly have some dark times where just yeah, a bit of extra support. Reach out, don't hide in a hole.
That's what your mates are for, eh? And we've seen it. You know, this community has humbled me a few times. You know, we've had Blake going through a bit of a rough patch there and losing his beloved Brooke, and he turned to us, you know, and we were there. Everybody was all been there for him, and we made him feel safe, and that's important. You know, you've got to make your community like that, and I think, you know, you've got to credit you guys for what you started and kept it going, because, you know, Blake's another name that's been around right from the start too. And
yeah, 100%.
you know, just him knowing that he could come in and nobody's judging him for asking for a setup, and he just comes in and just enjoyed the normal banter that was normally there, and and I'd like to hope that helped him, and you know, there's still a lot of helping to go, because yeah, been through quite a bit. So yes, thoughts are still with Blake and his family too.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's why we health blood.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's cool, and that's the reason why we do it, 100%. And it's great fun, and it's cheap racing, and it's pretty damn realistic. Yeah, love it.
I'll tell you what, the sound of that Audi makes is pretty glorious, to be fair.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. You sound good through the stream.
Yeah, and that'll be going out on the broadcasting lounge too. So.
Oh, very cool.
The reason I started doing this was to get a little bit of practice before I did the 2023 event with Dougie, and I never left.
Good stuff.
And you've been trying to get me in the door for a while, hadn't you? And you got
me
in there, and now you've locked me up.
Yeah, well, there you go. You should have listened to me, because it is good fun. It is. Yeah, you seriously keep an eye on the racing, and yeah, good banter.
You don't know how good it is until you don't have it. And the last 3 weeks have been a bit like that. You know, I could have gone 20 years without, you know, in that 20 years I've probably always had a PC of some sort, laptop, you know, some sort of computer. And having nothing, yeah, it was a shake-up.
Yeah.
But we're there. We're 15 laps in, almost half an hour, so we're almost down to an hour to go. Aaron Goodrich has built up a bit of a lead too. He's out to 4.1 seconds over Sean McNamara. Sean's got Blake 1.2 seconds back, but Blake's got Hugo Allen.
Yeah, and here goes thinking, oh, just if these guys get out of the way, I could just slam down some 199s the rest of the night. But
I tell you what, Shano, it's getting quite dark out with an hour to go.
It is. It might be finishing a little after sunset by the look of this.
That's good. We've raced into the night here before, from memory a few years ago, but yeah.
Looks like a good sunset too, quite orange. Favourite colour, orange. Sunset. Fire. Hugo Allen gone fastest again that last time by with a 2 flat 6.10, so he's still putting laps down.
Yeah, very fast, and he's like, come on, bloke. Oh, Dan Turner passed Daniel Heddershide, so let's just see. Might have been Dan going wide. Might have been redressing. Yeah, interesting. Let's see what
What's
go
cool
was there.
is we had 20 starters, Wayne, and they're all still running. 18 on the lead lap. So it's only Steve and Alan that are down a lap, or they're down one lap each. So that's pretty good, you know, coming into our first pit stop. So maybe if there's a yellow flag, they can get waved around.
Where are we? Hugo Allen past Blake Greenhill for P3. Let's have a look at that, eh? So he got a good run off that straight and just grabbed that inside line, and Blake nowhere to go. Just had to give it in.
It's an absolutely textbook pass around here.
Yeah, definitely very, very nice pass.
That's Hugo up 14 spots into P3. Next on the list is Sean McNamara.
Yep. Which is only just right there, isn't he? So, yeah.
Yeah, and half a second difference between the two guys' laps last time by.
Yep. Oh, we're going to get some good-looking views, alright, with the sun down low on its way down. So, stream's looking good. Happy as. Well, this is going to be fun. Hugo Allen, Sean McNamara. Sean will be like, just go, man.
Yeah, you can't argue with that, really. Just wing mirror pressure and wait for Sean to go a little wide and just pluck at the jam to an F, yeah.
Yep.
There's our first pit stop there.
Yeah, Blake bringing it in. Yep. I don't think he's going to get the undercut on Hugo Allen, but long way round. It'll be interesting to see where he thinks he might get him. Those other times on the right hand side are just the last lap times for those drivers, so that's them crossing the line.
Jonathan Turner down the lane too, so that's 2 in for the pit stop. So what's that? 16 laps, 17 laps they got. So I reckon within the next sort of 3 laps maybe we should get everybody coming in to circulate for that first stop. We'll see some of the guys that have got a penalty to serve sit a little bit longer. Brendan Brownie currently serving his, I can see.
Oh, yep.
Long pit lane here, isn't it?
Yeah. Bit of a toasted looking Porsche, Diverse Technologies Racing.
Rough on the gear.
Done a lot for SuperCars NZ over the years as well, Diverse Technologies, so cheers to that, Brendan. Still out there doing it, well known for leaving the server early, so obviously enjoying himself.
Something's happened to Aaron Goodrick. Has it? Have we got any data? He's dropped back to 3rd.
I did note he was sort of dropping off. He may have had packet loss, something with internet.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
he's
he's
out.
Disappeared.
Oh, no. So Hugo Allen and Sean McNamara both down the lane out of 1st and 2nd. Nico Cordia has followed them into the lane as well. Let's look to see, yep, everybody's coming in to take a pit stop.
Yeah. Hugo Allen, Sean McNamara, and Nico Cordia.
Daniel Heddershide staying out.
Roger Forbett, Lou Robertson.
Oh, Lee Swinney stayed out as well.
Dan Turner, Rydolph Jenkins, Thomas McCall, Dylan Radford coming in the pit lane. Another mean looking OG Ford livery. Yeah, but like you say, Daniel Heddershard's still out there buzzing around in his oversized V-dub.
Yeah, Hugo Allen is slotted into third, so yeah, just the two guys staying out. Looks like everybody else has come in the lane.
Yeah, Daniel and Leaf, bit of race room. Probably just gonna run every drop and get a short shot of gas or shorter shot of gas for the next round. And
yeah,
taking on
44
more
minutes
gas,
to go. So yeah, they're gonna have to stop again for a splash to get home anyway. Be interesting to see if that one extra lap this time will help them for the next stop though. That's an interesting thing to keep an eye on.
Teammates here. Louis Robinson, Sean McNamara, Dan Turner just ahead of Louis. Oh, Sean McNamara come off the track, cold tyres. Yep, GTEs letting go, cold tyres. Lost a few more seconds there. Back to live with Louis, bit of breathing space from his teammate.
You said Aaron's name hasn't come up, dropped due to upload packet loss, so unfortunately he's had the dreaded packet loss there.
Oh, that is a shame. I did see him blink earlier on, and I didn't know whether it was me or him, but we know what it is now. Alright, full pit lane times. All roughly around the same.
Yeah, their time up on the jacks are all pretty much the same way. I know a lot of 23s in there, a couple in the 30s.
Sean's taken his 5 seconds.
Yeah, and Brendan Brownie looks to have taken his.
Roger Forbiet did one just for the hell of it.
Yeah, he might have just chucked another set of tyres on as well, you know, just to rotate.
Yeah. So there we go, Hugo Allen up 16.
I think Sean took tyres as well as serving his 5-second penalty, because he did drop quite a significant chunk of time in the pit lane there, even more than what I was expecting with that 5-second penalty. And then he obviously dropped even more when he went off track on cold tyres.
Yeah, so we won't be mean to him today. Blake Greenhill up 2 spots. Starting in 4th. Nico Cordier down 1. I would imagine Hugo's just going to walk away now, and the race is going to be between Blake, Nico. I'll put money on Sean getting back up into that battle area. What do you guys think?
I pressed the wrong button and disappeared there briefly.
Oh, very good.
Everything squeezed onto my 34.
Oh, yep.
I was trying to look at the comments in the stream. Ross, he says, "What's up, boys? Welcome back from Racecast to me. Thank you." And Chris says he'll be back in GTE next season.
Oh, very cool, very cool.
Brett's he's complaining that how is that not a penalty for the contact? I'm not sure exactly what that was for.
Oh, that'd be Shane's silly call that he's going to get shit about later.
Yeah, race control's been on the piss, I think that's what it is. He told us we can
it
give him
sounded
shit, so we will.
sounded a fair enough call, so we'll see how that.
I think the only one that was called in that I gave no further action on was car 33 on lap 3, and Louis was up past the rear wheel. His front wheel was up well past the rear wheel on that one, which is where we draw the line for a significant overlap, so that's why there was no further action.
Good battle here, Thomas McCall. Right off Jenkins. And Roger Forbett, a little bit behind.
Yeah, was that P10, 11 and 12? Yeah, so Thomas McCall up 9 spots. He loves to start off the back of the grid as well, so that's where he makes his ground from, but finds it safer starting out the back.
Yeah, fair enough, mate. However you feel, as long as you can pass clean, we're happy for that.
In officials, I used to start out of the pit lane a lot because, you know, the cleaner the race is for you, the better. But obviously, that doesn't matter in league racing.
Yeah. So Blake not letting Hugo walk. Really, only 3-second gap there, considering his 13 seconds on Nico Cordia. Which is a significant amount of time.
You know what the last thing Nico wants to hear? Oh, sorry, the last thing
Hugo wants to hear.
Hugo wants to hear right now is, can I please tow?
Or Balaki in his rear.
Alright.
What's that? Safety car, Shane?
Only if it's required.
Seems pretty fitting. Oh, I
What
think
do you mean?
I need to go wheeze, mate.
Did you tell them that, Shane? That there will only be a safety car if it's required or not?
I did, yes.
Oh, I think
Well,
it's
actually,
required.
no,
That's boring.
I didn't say there will only be one if it's required. I just told them there is a live safety car, and if they need to tow, they have to ask for it.
Oh, okay.
Could you, like, if the king of Supercars NZ, Wayne, required a safety car, I think that counts. What about in the comments? Do you agree with me? Get in there, like, comment, should there be a safety car?
Well,
I wouldn't want to ruin anyone's race just because we feel like putting the safety car out there. It has to be if somebody needs to tow.
Wouldn't be the first time.
It wouldn't be, but this is why we have a request to tow rule, because it makes it more realistic that the safety car's only going to come out if there's an accident on track and a vehicle needs to be recovered.
Well,
come on, Bill. Go, Bill. Go, Bill.
For me?
Go, Bill. Let's hop on Bill's car. Commentators' queues.
Not Flavio Briatore, sorry, Corey.
Alright, we're going to have to try and put the
hold up,
mockers
we
on
got
somebody.
some data. Daniel Heddershide doesn't need a tow. It's flying. No, it's just going to end up that gravel way. Oh, it didn't even end up in the gravel, but it is deep out there, that gravel way. Ooh, that was a lucky reach on. Oh well. Back to putting commentator skills on Bill.
Yeah, well, on somebody.
Well, we normally get Bill, so.
Well, he's had a great race, Bill. He's where he started.
Yeah, alright, we'll leave Bill
Be
alone.
happy with that.
Pick on Steve Darren.
No, I can't do that.
Hey, Team Jigsaw Racing, Steve Darren, 18th spot.
He has not had a good race. He's hanging there though, still going. I think it looks like we lost Alan.
No, we good?
He's still going. Yep, he's still going. I was just looking to see if his laps were still moving.
Oh, okay. They did go red for a sec, so I don't know what's happening there, but... Blake Greenhill, Nico Cordia, Dan Turner. Currently in 4th, Dan. Gotta be happy at that.
Yeah, 22-degree track at the moment too, so good conditions for these cars. They should have plenty of grip. Sunstrike though, sunstrike is real. And,
Well,
be one of those tracks that'll get you too.
What do you reckon, Shane? You want to do it on board?
In the safety car?
I could, but we run the risk that I have to stop midway through to take notes from a call-in.
Alright, we can take that risk.
Yeah, I think we can handle that. Where are we?
Wayne will take it over if you have to leave.
Jump in with Roger, eh?
Alright, it's coming up the front straight here. As I try to find his name so that I can see it on my screen, there we go. So down into turn 1, 3rd gear. There we go. Now I'm caught up, coming down the hill into the right hand, the 3rd gear again. Bit of a correction out of there, pulling gears, long straight here, dropping down under the cheese bridge. Pulling gears up to 6th there, down the straight. Revving it out quite far there before he flicked it up. On the brakes hard, back down to 2nd gear, turn it into the left, get the throttle down. Back down to 2nd gear, tricky braking zone there as you crest the hill. Up to 3rd, flick it into the right, just a little bit of a lift off through there. 4th gear, up to 5th, on the brakes again, down to 3rd gear for this left-hander. Back on the throttle, and then this very tricky carousel corner. Manage the throttle all the way through, try and get the understeer off the car, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Finally get out of there, pull it up into 5th gear.
Leave the gas on.
Should be flat out on these cars. Run it over the curb on the exit.
Love that corner.
Keep it flat, yeah, keep it flat all the way through here, little kinks. On the brakes now. Back to 3rd gear for this right-hander. Use plenty of that ripple strip asphalt on the left on the exit. Up over the first gear, manage to throttle in 4th gear. On the brakes again, back to 3rd. Get it turned in, clip the apex, run it out over the exit curb, and then pull gears up the hill and all the way to the line.
Alright. Cheers, Shano. That was awesome, man. There's a lap of Road America. Roger Forbett, Misfits Racing, Best of Foods. Love it. It's so exciting, eh? Gets the heart racing. Well, for me it does.
It's a cool track, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I just love that that corner into that back straight. Absolutely love it. Getting it right when you get it right in your full revs, top gear. Grip tyres are just holding. You can feel the grip and it's just holding on, and yeah, so cool.
Yeah, it is. Dylan Radford and making his 2nd stop, and they should be. Well, actually, no, sorry, he's 7 drive-through by the look of it. He hasn't stopped in his box, so I think he's tipped over the incident limit there. I've actually been. That's the one thing I forgot to change for the race. I've left it at 17, the same as the heat race.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
quite hard on them on that, but it's the same for everybody, and some will get a drive-through, some won't.
Yeah, so here's that carousel.
Yeah, we shouldn't be too far away from the window to fuel up and get home now. I think about 40 minutes is what they can do on a tank, and we're just about to tick over to that 40 minutes to go mark it now. Probably don't want to cut it too fine just on the risk that you end up doing an extra lap at the end based on where the leader is. What's happened, Brownie, here?
I'm hoping he needs a tow as well.
Yeah, race control can overtime. Oh no. Oh
He's
no.
exited back to pits.
Oh, you can't do that.
That's a safety car.
How long ago was that?
He should have called that in. It was only just then.
Weak ban, Brownie. Weak ban.
Oh, you're gonna have to call it yellow.
I think that would be too, alright. Hang on.
Woohoo!
Safety car, safety car. This was because someone towed that didn't request, but it would have been a safety car if they had. Safety car.
Yeah, tell them to blame Brownie.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if Hugo comes in for gas. I'll keep an eye on the front runners for you. Shano?
Cheers, Wayne. Appreciate that. What I'm going to do is hold it at the pit exit until he gets a bit further around the track.
Yeah, he's 24.93, so he's coming up the hill now.
He decided not to pit, so. Alright, you can come out now, well done. Very cool, Shane.
The MRP unsafety truck is out on track.
Look at it in all its glory, eh? She's rough.
She gets loose. So everybody behind Hugo has decided to come down the lane, and it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues, because second, third, fourth, fifth is now sixth. Sean McNamara 7th. Lee Swinney is in. Christian Jenkins is next. Are they going to come in? Is he going to come in? Yep. Everybody.
Hugo will just burn a bit more gas and dive in, take a shot, head out, and it'll be interesting to see. Because we still do have a lot of racing to go.
Car 62, you may pass the queue.
Yeah, it's just Hugo there behind you.
Dub, MRP,
We've got Steve on the queue as
LTD.
well, but he's eligible for the wave around. I did call him through, but he hasn't gone yet, but I think it probably makes more sense to wait till everybody's on the queue anyway before we do that.
Yeah, well done. Good call, Shane. Good call. I wouldn't call 40 minutes a sprint race to the end, but it's certainly going to bunch the grid up, and hopefully they can get away tidy and get back into some racing. There is nothing worse than, you know, a car a couple of seconds ahead of you, a couple of seconds behind you, and you're just lapping with no action. It's does get a bit boring, so.
Yeah, it sure does.
Unless of course you're first.
You're not first, you're last.
Yeah. Second's the first loser.
Yeah, well, that's first and something, I guess.
Yeah, good point.
You've got to take what you can these days.
Hugo Allen, Blake Greenhall, Sean Macker. And there's some cars need wave rounds. Is that Steve, did you say?
Yes, Steve needs a wave around. Looks like Steve, Dylan, Alan, Aaron, and Brendan.
Oh, yeah.
Although Brendan might not be in the race now, I think, is he?
Do you want to call them around, or you have?
I did call Steve around, but he hasn't gone. I was waiting for them all to be on the queue, but I think once we get around to the front straight, I'm going to ask the lead lap cars to stay left. and get the lap cars to pass on the right.
Yeah, yeah. They'll know where they are anyway, so.
Yeah, that's right.
Questionable. Some may not. Some may not. It's Thursday. Everybody's had a hard week.
Alright, coming down the front straight, if the lead lap cars can stay left, cars 62, 916, 131 and 301 can pass on the right.
And anybody else that I've missed.
It's good to see Ginge made his way back on. Back in.
Yeah, definitely.
Lead lap cars...
Oh, there's
Okay,
Hugo coming in.
Lead lap cars stay left, lap cars may pass on the right.
So Hugo's going to get some gas and then he's going to have a go at passing this whole grid again in 35 minutes, 32 minutes, something like that. Good stuff.
Maybe we could give 15 iRacing credits away to how many cars can Hugo pass before the end of the race.
Oh, there you go, those cars. Well done, Shane. It's looking tidy, buddy.
Steve stopped in the pits. Oh, he didn't stop. Oh.
Sounds like he needs a race manager. Who's that guy from Red Bull with the F1s?
Apologies, my transmitter changed when I jumped in the car, so sorry about that, anybody that couldn't hear me. Hopefully we're all good now. If there is anybody that's a lap down that I haven't called pass, if you know you're a lap down, you can just pass if you want to. We'll go green at the end of this lap. Blake, you're going to have control, maintain 80 to 90 kilometers per hour once I pull away. I'll give you the green flag call when I'm in pit lane, and you will have control of the restart from there. No accelerating and then unnecessary decelerating. No passing before the start finish line.
Almost sounds like he knows what he's saying, yeah.
To next week. So where were we in the V8s? Was it VAR? So yeah, so Sonoma, NASCAR short in the V8s on Tuesday. And we're off to Detroit next week for these boys. So that should be a good way to see me off on my little holiday. Detroit.
I love Detroit. Love it.
And that is it. That's final round next week. Like, get a dog up, yeah? Get winter sorted it out.
Get a sim.
Get a sim for winter. You want to be inside? There's plenty to do. SuperCars NZ. Little birdie told me there could be a class change.
Could be a mix. Could be a mix. Don't know yet.
I had to go before the carousel just for this.
Oh, we better go and look at Shano.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's debris on the road there. You better make that last few corners fun.
Full noise.
Yeah, no lights on that thing either. They're fake.
Oh, nice. MRP drift truck going hard. Drifting at 141 kilometers an hour.
Oh, you can't go there, mate.
No F's given. I take it these guys are started.
No, they won't be able to start until they cross the start-finish line.
Oh, sweet. Cheers, Shono. Well done. Bit of entertainment.
Yeah, he didn't bin it.
MRP drift truck. Alright, Blake Greenhill, control of the race. Maintaining.
Blake, you can go when you want to.
Maintaining 80 was the call. Knowing Blake he'll go over the line. Oh, there he goes. He's ripping. He's ripping.
As I say, important to remember here that as soon as you go, you're on straight and you're just giving the toe to everybody behind you. So don't care for the loading gears. Oh, it might not have been late enough. Sean has a look. Oh. I think your angle made it look closer than it was there to contact, but Sean certainly went a bit deep and he's vulnerable to Nico now.
Yeah, it'd be hard to keep those tyres warm too, especially with the colder track. Easing into evening. Sean Macca, Roger Forbert, Nico Cordia. Lying down to that downhill braking that we talked about. Brakes won't be happy. There's Nico around. Just got to park it. Oh, that was a shame. Louis just not seeing. Just not seeing.
Safe cars, but it looks like they're both getting out of there. Oh!
Nearly doubled down. All right. So yeah, Roger Forbert, Dan Turner, right off Jenkins, Hugo Allen, James McKenzie, Daniel Heddershide, Wayne Hartnell, Leaf Swinney. These guys are rocking, man.
Louis just dropped his bonnet out there, but I think we've got a big enough gap that we can send the marshal running out there to pick that up before the leader comes around again.
Oh yeah, very good. Dan Turner, Jenkins, Hugo, James, Daniel Heddershide, Thomas McCall, Bill Kilger, Dylan Radford. We are humming again. Love it. Oh, there's Louis. And then there's Louis.
Hugo already up into 7th.
Yeah, well, just picking those spots, plucking those places. Dylan Radford, Reaper Racing. Winding the gas on Bill Kilger. Looks reasonably slow in car, doesn't it? Little Sunday drive around Road America.
On Thursday.
12th spot.
When Thirsty Thursday goes the, right through to Sunday, I guess.
This is doable, but you gotta brake earlier. Brake later, sorry, to get around. It's difficult corner there. Keeping it clean. Certainly still a lot going on around this neck of the woods. Jonathan Turner. Hugo certainly set himself a challenge. He knew he needed gas, but he dodged pit lane anyway. And there it is. Super clean pass. Jumping on right up now. To be interesting to see if he can get him on the inside line here at the end of the straight.
He's probably not.
Oh no, teammates throwing it out there to
Yeah, throw him off a little bit.
Yeah. Good stuff, good team racing.
I think that just made him go on the brakes later.
Go Team West, that's cool.
Like, no, you didn't.
Incident involving cars 225 and 154 will be investigated post-race.
Ooh.
Hey, what, mate? All the Team West boys up in the top 10, so I'm going to give them a virtual high five for that effort.
Yeah, yep. Handy.
I would say, you know, their two drivers in a wheelchairs leading them away though, which is impressive even more.
Yep. There we go. Hugo just got JT.
Kristen.
Oh, Christian, sorry. Yeah, oh, sorry. Yeah, there we go. And he'll be now on the hunt for Roger Forbett, not too far away, so...
Great race, Dan Turner. He's found himself up into third spot, up 15 spots.
Blake could be giggling away here. That wasn't a bad yellow for Blake.
No, definitely got him back in the mix, and he's got a wee bit of a lead on Hugo too. So we'll just have to wait and see if he can keep. Yeah, so 7.6, 7.5 seconds is the gap between them at the moment.
And Hugo Allen's punching out 2 second. Oh, sorry, 2 minute. Nearly bang on 2 minute, and Blake is 2:01. So yeah, so 7-8 laps, and he'll have him. 2 minutes a lap here at Road America. So what are we talking there? 16 minutes. Touch and go. If Hugo doesn't get any lap traffic, well then, or any traffic, well then there's a good chance he can get past these guys.
Yeah, what, 23, well, just under 23 minutes. I've just lost my data. No, it's come back. I'm actually impressed with this SDK data through the webpage, Joe. It's way easier to read.
Oh, that's cool.
Good to know.
Here's the battles. Ooh, Thomas running wide there.
Well, it's getting darker too.
Yeah, true.
Those headlights taking effect now.
Yeah, if we need another safety car, I might really be squinting out there. Might have to turn my camera up.
Chuck your phone out the window.
Oh, Nico caught her in pit lane. Dylan Bradford crashed.
I think Nico's been there a while, hasn't he? So I wonder if he's bailed for some reason.
He made it to, on his 29th lap, but sorry, 30th lap.
Oh, that was a good stove.
Oh, we got some big damage there. Somebody you're gonna have to call for a tow.
Haven't heard anything yet.
Oh. Oh, that is full right hand down. He's making it around that corner though.
Who is that? In the Beamer. Is that Lou? He's had a bad run, is it? Is it Lou?
Didn't look like it.
I'm sure it was a
Look at
jigsaw
that.
Beamer.
Look at that to keep it in a straight line.
Oh,
Yep, that is some right hand down.
so very interesting update on Nico. He was in the lane, came to the end of the lane, stopped before he got out, and towed. So,
Oh, okay.
not quite sure what's happened there for Nico.
Has he got a flag? And look in the entry, see if he's got a flag. Might have got a flag speeding in pit lane, maybe.
Oh yes, he does have a flag next to his name, so that could be it.
Oh, there we
He's
go.
also at 21 incidents, so I mean, that would actually be for incident points, that flag, I think.
Oh. Sorry, Dylan.
We watched that whole replay.
Alright, back into it. Should be here, Thomas McCall. Thomas McCall, Jonathan Turner, Daniel Hedderscheid passed a few of those guys.
I'll tell you what, the twilight's making me feel fine.
You'd want to be in a race pack just to have the light.
It's fairly easy to see out there at the moment. It's a little bit, 20 more minutes. Well, just under 20 minutes to go, 19. Almost 18. To go.
Yeah, it's been fun too. It doesn't take very long to burn an hour and a half talking jargon. Thanks to Speed Tech and MRP and iRacing bringing us all together.
Yeah, I've got to go and have a meeting after this.
Oh, yeah.
It never ends at the moment.
That's good stuff. Good stuff. Keep promoting that that mental health race, Corey, and
Yeah, she's gone back to men's health for this one.
Oh, yeah,
So
cool.
that's how it started too. So it was the intro for men's health, the first one at Spa.
Yep.
Which I remember you boys you were in that one.
Oh,
Of course,
I
Liam
just-
Lawson and Matt Stevens took out the first event.
Oh, yeah.
And Matt Stevens, he won the second solo because Liam Lawson left him hanging. Because he had real life GT3 jerseys.
Might have had
I
some
guess, so
important
we give him a
things to
part.
do. Yeah. Hugo Allen, Dan Turner there. Hugo Allen up into P3. Right, so I'm gonna just leave it on Macca here, and you're gonna give us your spiel about your men's mental health endurance race, Corey, and give us a full update. And yeah, go for it.
Well, where do I start? Well, let's go start with it's the 14th. So it's about 9 days away now. And you can sign up. I wonder if I could draw. No, I won't be able to drop a link in the chat because it won't let me. So yeah, you can if you get along to menshealth.co.nz, and then you'll find an article. I think it's called Mates Sim Racing and Mates or something. I think it is. And I'm actually going to bring it up. Hang on.
Just as we started that, we had a bit of Daniel Hedderscheid crashed, battling with Right-Off Jenkins here. Right, these guys are going hard.
This might be what I need to look at too.
It's a bit of everything, really. Damn near racing incident.
So if you get along to menshealthweek.co.nz, and you'll find an article, Sim Racing for Men's Health, and Sim Racing Mates on a Mission for Men's Health. And if you scroll down there, you'll find all the details, so you can jump into the NZ Sim Racing Hub Facebook group. And there's an event. If you just search the Enduro for Men's Health, you'll find that as well. There is a Discord, so you'll be able to get the link from that in there. So 5-hour race, and there'll be live race control thanks to OSR as per normal as well. And I wasn't prepared. I didn't have all the data right in front of me.
Sorry, I thought you had something.
No, it's okay. No. So yeah, 14th of June. So 1 to 5 drivers. iRacing, of course, is the sim. Audi GTO, which is a mad sounding car. Sounds great. And we're going to Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. It's going to be broadcast on the Broadcasting Lounge plus the NZ Sim Racing TV, YouTube and Twitch. Plus hopefully we're going to put it out to the Men's Health Week socials as well. And so the server's going to open up about 12 PM. 60 minutes practice, 30 minutes quali. There's 30-minute warm-up, but we might cut that shorter. It's just to make sure everybody's ready to rock. And then 2 PM will be race start, and 5 hours. And that'll be 5 hours of myself, Shano, and some passing through guests, which we're going to be sorting out. And hopefully we're going to have webcams up, so everybody will be able to show their face. I know we've got a team of 4 drivers going to be signing up down at Hoss in Timaru, which is pretty cool. If you don't have a sim and you want to get involved, you can. You just might have to spend a little bit of money and convince your local race centre to let you borrow a sim. Maybe get yourself a paint, but it's yeah. So she's been full on. We've got some pretty cool prizes lined up as well, which got that. So we've got $600 worth of Speed Nation vouchers to give out for the podiums. We've got a couple of custom-made NZ Sim Racing Hub button boxes, thanks to Chris and the team at Racecrafts. They look awesome. Like I've only seen the blue one, and there's apparently a red one as well. And all lights up, looks pretty awesome. And a livery voucher thanks to System Decal. And the big ticket auction that we're going to have is thanks to Speed Nation and Simblax. We're going to have pretty much a full simulator to give away.
No way.
Yeah, so TSPC Thrustmaster wheelbase, the Thrustmaster load cell pedals, a track racer.
Safety car, safety car, safety car.
We've got a safety car, well, we can carry on. Where am I? And yeah, so the track racer chassis thanks to Simblax, as well as a Scales XL bucket seat as well, thanks to Stefan at Simblax. So that's his little contribution. We're going to put that all together as a package, chuck that up on Trade Me, dollar reserve, you know, get in there. Somebody's going to get a bargain maybe, you know, or hopefully yeah. So we were looking at doing a raffle, but the problem with a raffle is if we sold 100 tickets at $20 a ticket, that's only going to bring back 2k, and we were hoping to get a little bit more out of it. All going for a great cause. The men's health guys, if you jump on their website and do the What's My Score, that's one thing that we're going to push everybody to do. Do your score. I scored 58. Not that good. I'm well aware I've got some issues, but I'm trying to get that fixed. But it definitely, jumping on that website, there's tools, everything you need to help you, you know, like...
yeah, copy that. Thanks, guys.
People dying young, you know, young men. So this is more based, you know, it's Men's Mental Health Week, well, Men's Health Week next week. June is Mental Health Month as well. So as we know, we're big on mental health around here. And wow, I think I've said about 100 times.
Because we're all mental.
Yeah, well, we're all mental cases. That's right. But
I'm joking.
I think it's just, you know, like as I said earlier, it's about a safe place where, you know, people can come and talk about it. And it probably has taken me years to work up the courage to be able to do even what I'm doing now. You know, like talking to the 6 people watching.
That's cool.
But yeah, it's wow. It's just something that it's humbling when everybody gets together and puts it together for you. And Shane, you don't have any headlights.
I don't, but Blake's car's actually doing a good job of lining up the track for me at the moment. What I'm worried about is when I pull away from the pack when it's time to go green, that I might not be able to see much.
Doesn't look
tell them
too
you're gonna
bad.
stay there until last minute.
Yeah.
I want to have some fun on the way back. No, if I mess it up, I'll just tow and...
Yeah, keep yourself a week banned for towing it.
Yeah.
So what caused that safety car, Shane? I didn't see much on the data. What was the go there?
Steve Darren was stopped on track and had requested a tow.
Oh, okay, there we go. Bunch the pack back up again.
Yeah, with a nice... Gonna be less than 10 minute sprint by the time we do wave rounds.
Yeah, another past winner of the event. Well, the last 2 events that we've run, Shane Van Gisbergen and Brad Newman were winners of that. Did message Shane, obviously knowing that he's in a time zone that's really not going to be practical. So, but I did check to see if Brad would want to come back and defend his title anyway. So we'll wait and hear. I hear Matt Stevens is trying to talk Matty Payne into getting involved, and I reckon, well, Richie Stanaway was at the last one, so I mean, if he catches wind of it, might see him. He's in a sim quite a bit. Yeah, so...
Leave that cars, please stay left. Car 131 and car 301 may pass the queue. Car 70, I see you've just left the pits. If you catch the queue before I pull away, you can pass the queue as well.
Oh, you're a nice man, Shane. Hey, bloody hell. It's
It's going to be 9 minutes. Well, we're just about 9 minutes to go. So, we're going to be looking at maybe...
Yeah, you're nothing like what Sean McNamara makes you out to be, Shane.
4 laps.
I don't know if you're complimenting me or insulting me there, Sean. Wayne. Now I just insulted you.
Yeah, no, that's cool. Funny as. Yeah, it is getting dark out there. Hey, stream's holding up. It's looking good. Looking real good.
I told you those lights were painted on.
Yeah, these cars are looking good. Good stuff.
I'm going to increase my pace to 120 just to try and get this lap done quicker. We're going to go green next time around.
Almost sounds like he knows what he's doing, Corey.
I think so. Yeah. Well, a lot of the time we're just winging it, eh? That's what it's all about. Gotta fake it till you make it.
Indeed. Well, if we haven't made it yet over how many years, yeah, we're just having fun now. Now we're going good. We're just about to pay for our subscription to Esports NZ again for next year, so gotta apply for some more funding and keep these guys on track and have a blast. That's right, it's been a year, guys, since we signed up to them, so...
It must mean it's time for me to start looking at seeing if we can get ATVO working for us.
Yeah, I reckon.
And we need to look at our SDK subscriptions, I would imagine, so...
Well, that's where I'm getting at with ATVO, because that looks like potentially a better alternative to SDK.
Not as hard out code, or...?
Not 100% sure, but it just looks like better customizable options out there.
Oh yeah, cool.
As far as grid layouts and that sort of thing.
SDK probably do have that, but you probably have to learn to write code to
Yeah.
There's a few features on ATVO that are pretty cool, like the grid.
Oh, cars 28, cool. You have control. Please maintain 80 to 90 kilometers per hour until the green flag.
Shane wants to drift the truck, is that what's happening?
Yeah, maybe. Until he doesn't.
Oh, the vision's not too bad. You can kind of see where I'm going. It's a little bit like, you know, when you're playing a game of backyard cricket and you just don't want to stop and you go till you really can't see anything.
Yeah, till you cop one.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you guys know what that is way down there in Timaru?
We play cricket down here, mate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we know what cricket is.
Didn't know Webber was invented yet down there.
It's just not as overpopulated down here as it is up there, which is good.
In the summertime, it'd be a good place for backyard cricket because the sun sets even later than it does up here.
That's
right. Look at that suspension on that dog truck. Go for it. Yeah, MRP unsafety truck.
Yeah, see, I don't have any idea what the safety car is going to be for this race. I've left Henry in charge of it. He's going to paint it up, make it look all sweet. So I'll be surprised.
Don't even know what type of car?
Or? No, nothing.
Green flag, Blake, you have control.
I'll obviously have to load it in the server, so I'll know what it is and see it before, but I've given him complete free reign to make something look awesome.
Alright, here we go. Blake Greenhill, Sean McNamara, Hugo Allen, Dan Turner.
We've got 5 minutes to go.
Roger Forbett, 5 minutes to go. Locked up.
3 laps.
Jonathan Turner, Wayne Hartnell, right off Jenkins.
Now the incident that I was looking at, I didn't note down what lap it was on, so now I've got to go back and find it.
Alright, here we go. Sean looking for that inside line. Scraped the concrete wall to get it. Has control of the race. Oh, and just got a short tap. There was certainly a full-on racing incident there, but that was oh, that was so unfortunate for Sean Macca. It was
Yeah, two number
Blake
28
Greenhill,
wannabes
Dan
coming
Turner,
in.
Wayne Hartnell. Look at these guys flying around. Oh, Daniel hit a shot off the track. Blake Greenhill back where he was supposed to be, but that was a bold move by Sean Macca, rubbing the wall just to get that inside line. That was absolutely incredible racing.
Tell you what, I'm actually ready for bed.
Got a meeting after this.
I know.
Alright, let's have a look at the timings here.
21, 10-second penalty, avoidable contact. That will be served in pit stop if you make another one, or otherwise post-race.
There's a penalty there to Daniel Hillshire. Live
Yes.
race control in the broadcasting lounge
In the
box
lounge,
tonight.
yeah, love it. Cheers, Shane, it's been fun, man.
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. I haven't been too busy.
Hugo Allen got the pass on Blake Greenhill. Looked like Blake just made a little error there and
Is that break Greenhill?
oh,
Forgot to break Greenhill.
yeah, forgot to break Greenhill. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. But yeah, come back on track in second. So well done, break Greenhill.
Yeah. Dan Turner on his tail though.
Yeah,
Absolutely
definitely.
rating him getting on the podium for this one, so I hope he holds in there.
Yeah, bit of rubber been burnt. Look at those. Look at the front of that car. Oof.
Yeah, some poor bugger will have to get out there with the degreaser after this,
Yeah, definitely.
virtually.
Yeah, keep it tight, Dan. Keep it tight. There's a good chance here for podium. Thomas McCall, Roger Forbert, Dan Turner, Sean Macca, right off Jenkins, James McKenzie, Leaf Swinney, Wayne Hartnell, Louis Robertson, 2 wide, nearly 3 there. These guys are flying.
I don't know, Wayne. You called that race an incident between Sean and Blake, but Sean was past and Blake's driven into the back of it.
Oh, okay.
I think that has to be a
racing
penalty.
incident.
Did Sean call it in or not?
He didn't, but they don't have to call it in. It can, and there's other incidents that I've looked at that haven't been called in. So
Oh well, ultimately you have race control, so...
and
Oh!
car 28, 5-second penalty, avoidable contact.
Oh, that's going to drop him down at the moment, drop him down to about 5th. Maybe
Nah, more, is it?
4th. No, there's 6 seconds back to Roger from 1st, so... Oh yeah, probably 6th.
There it is, Macca in his inside line again. Can he outbreak him? Well done, JT, for hanging on. That was good stuff. Lou Robinson and Dylan Radford. Dylan Radford in the where are we? Dylan Radford in the Ford, look at this.
Have we got white flag?
Yeah, there's white flag.
Don't know if
Yeah.
it's time race, but... Oh, did I just jinx Dylan?
I've got it on my flag, on my screen, sorry.
Okay, so Hugo Allen, final lap.
Yeah, he's just got over
Throwing
just
it
under
out
half
there.
a lap to go.
Up 16 spots.
Yeah, well, he passed the whole field twice.
Actual.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I have to give a bit of credit. Dan Turner and Thomas McCall both up 15 and 16 respectively as well. So
definitely.
absolute great effort by them too. And potentially both going to get on the podium with that penalty for Blaki.
Yep, definitely. Look at this though. Woo. He'll be pumping, man. Especially with how dark it is. This is it. Hour and a half. Well done. Nice, Hugo. Bit of race room. Blake Greenhill, second, potentially fourth, fifth. Dan Turner, Thomas McCall, Roger Forbett, look at that. Right off Jenkins, Sean Macca, Leaf Swinney, that's a battle. James McKenzie, Wayne Hartnell, Bill Kilger and Daniel Heddershire neck and neck. Who's got it? Daniel just got that, just by oh, yeah.
Yeah,
a
0.02 of a second.
A bumper, yeah. Louis must have had a bit of drama out there.
Oh, he had cars parked in front of him a couple of times, I think, poor Lou.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Brought it home though, well done. Alan Scott. Bringing it home, and Dylan Radford in the Ford GT. Credit just for driving that car, man. So good, but yeah. Definitely man of the hour. Hugo Allen. Parked it up. Look at these Team West guys celebrating. So that's potentially going to be a podium for two Team West drivers there, second and third. So well done, Hugo. Lapped the field twice. Easy peasy, another day at the office. Alright, so you want to wind her up, Corey, because you haven't done it in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't done it for a long time, but thank you very much to MRP, Barry and the team for supporting Thursday night for a number of years now, quite a while, and without your support, it'd be dull and boring. We do have some stuff to give away too, by the way. Speed Tech for the weekly sponsorship. Alan, thank you very much for that, and of course iRacing as per normal. Thanks for the service you provide us. And thanks to all the racers for coming and having a race too. And thanks to Shane for doing race control. And thanks to Wayne for doing the cameras and talking. And thanks to my dog for not annoying me.
Very cool. I've decided I'm going to give Hugo Allen that t-shirt for lapping our field twice. And then the iRacing dollars will run a just a little quick spin of the wheel during the week to give away that iRacing bucks. Cheers guys, cheers.